And a good day to each and every one of you. Today, Thursday, the 4th of June, 2020. My name is Jewel, and this is J7409 Weather. Thank you so much for clicking play and checking out the weather with me today. What you have here is a picture of those fierce storms that tore through Pennsylvania and New Jersey yesterday. Look at all the damage that occurred. Well, as it turns out now, the officials from the National Weather Service say that this was a weather phenomena known as a derecho. Now, just look at this. It's like, man, oh man, you had winds. It was a powerful cluster of thunderstorms, and I warned you guys, and it tore through eastern Pennsylvania and parts of New Jersey yesterday afternoon. The trees fell, knocking out power to tens of thousands of homes, and it was part of this rare weather phenomena known as a derecho. Now, it can produce, if you have one of these to occur in your area, destructive winds similar to the strength of tornadoes that I talk about all the time with the downdraft winds. Just goes in a short space, does a lot of damage. So, folks, I feel for you in these areas. I know some of you probably still don't have power. I hope you get it back soon. And this is what the severe weather turned out to be yesterday in central Pennsylvania and parts of New Jersey. In other related weather headlines this morning, we had a 5.5 earthquake yesterday around Ridgewood, California, and it was felt all the way to Hollywood. And when it comes to Tropical Storm Cristobal, well, it has died down some in wind, 40-mile-per-hour winds at the present time. Minimum central pressure, 998 millibars. If you're tracking it, 17.9 north, 91.3 west. Moving very slow. It even slowed down 1 mile per hour as it is moving over land now. It's moving southeast at 2 miles per hour. As we look at the current tracking chart from the National Hurricane Center this morning, we can see it is a depression at this time, but by tomorrow afternoon it should be up to tropical storm strength once again, as it seems to be emerging right off the coastline of the Mexico area here. Then it's going to move on up, looking like late Sunday night, early Monday morning, headed towards Louisiana, then moving on as a depression up into Arkansas by 1 a.m. Tuesday. I will have more of this, of course, in the tropical update later this afternoon. We'll go ahead and check out where severe weather may happen today. With a categorical outlook here, you can see we do have severe thunderstorms that are expected across parts of the northern and central plains, mid-Missouri Valley, and upper Midwest today, with other strong to severe thunderstorms expected over the southern high plains, as well as the mid-Atlantic region, as you can see. So far as tornado activity, 2% chance up in South Dakota, parts of Nebraska, Iowa, little bit of southwestern Minnesota. Now, this is at a 2%. Yesterday, here's the wind value. Yesterday, those winds got up in parts of Pennsylvania and New Jersey to 89 to 90 miles per hour. I showed you yesterday where the wind could pick up. Today, you do have that 15% chance in northern Virginia, moving back up into Pennsylvania, a little bit of the southern section, southwestern sections of New Jersey at 15%. Also over in South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, Panhandle of Texas, and some of Oklahoma, with a 5% chance everywhere else. What about hail today? We have a significant amount of hail that could fall, and it could be large, mainly in South Dakota and northern Nebraska. That's where the majority of the hail is looking like It could be severe today. We do have a 15% chance in Oklahoma and down around the panhandle of Texas. Other than that, we just have a 5% chance across the nation. Here, of course, is the NAM map. It'll take us through the next 3 days, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Before I get going, though, this tropical moisture streaming into Florida, it could cause some locally heavy rainfall and flooding. We got to keep that in mind. And that heat is still going to continue across the southwest, with warmer than average temperatures over much of the country is what we can expect. Another hot day along the eastern seaboard for the mid-Atlantic all the way up to some of the northern states. A little bit cooler when you get up around Maine and Massachusetts, but so far as Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, all of us, another hot scorching day also out in Tennessee. So, with all of this going on, let me just turn this on, tell you exactly why all of this stuff is happening. It's that quasi-stationary front, folks. It's across the Ohio Valley in the mid-Atlantic. The northeast is going to focus for some showers and thunderstorms. Now, some of these could be splash and dash thunderstorms. Some could be severe, and I've showed you where that will happen. Now, locally heavy rain and flash flooding are possible today over the mid-Mississippi and Ohio valleys to the northern mid-Atlantic. Now, these warmer than average pattern temperatures is expected to persist across much of the nation through tomorrow. We have some excessive heat warnings over parts of the southwest, and heat advisories over portions of California are in effect through today. Before the upper level low approaches and cools down, especially the Pacific coast, by tomorrow, in conjunction with the warm temperatures, the Intermountain West and Southwest could see still elevated to critical fire danger. Temperatures 10 to 20 degrees above average. That's just going to be widespread across the Intermountain West and plains through tomorrow with record high temperatures. I'm just telling you, it's going to be hot, folks. Temperatures can be above average in the Midwest, the Ohio Valley, the Mid-Atlantic, and the Northeast as well. And that's a update of what's happening with your weather news and your weather for today, my friends. Please be safe if you're in any of these severe weather places that I've showed you. Once again, I will have a complete update about Tropical Storm Cristobal as you see it come up right down in here towards the weekend time. With all that said and done, have yourself a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Watch your skies and stay safe. And peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching.